Good evening, students. This session is an short revision session for ICSE Class 10. As we committed from Chatterjee Academy, we are taking daily sessions, which is helping all of you who are appearing ICSE Class 10, right? So today we will explain about the AC motor and DC motor principle. You know that AC generation of AC and generation of DC motor, you will get some part of questions from here, right? As per your syllabus, you must know the principle and the the what is the physics behind this. So for DC motor, the principle is Fleming's left hand rule. Okay, so Fleming left hand, what it is saying that if you take your hand like that, if this is the the forefinger is the direction of the magnetic field and this one the direction of the current, then the thumb will be the force of on the conductor, like this is the existing magnetic field, this is the flow of current, like as I mentioned here, the current is passing in a conductor, so this will be the direction where on which the current will get the force on it, like so a conducting the current carrying conductor, when there is a current passing through it and the conductor is present inside a magnetic field, it will get a force, right? And that force is A physical to LBI. That means this force is proportional to the current flowing in the circuit. This force is directly proportional to the magnetic field in the circuit and the length of the conducting wire. So these three parameters. So you are getting question like what are the parameters involving for Fleming's left hand rule? The force received by the conducting wire when there is a current flowing. So conducting wire receive the force in presence of magnetic field, and that force field will depend on the amount of magnetic field and the current and also the length of the conducting wire. So this is about the Fleming's left hand rule, and this principle getting applied in DC motor. In DC motor what happened, that we are converting the electrical energy to mechanical energy, right? In the circuit, whenever current is passing, the coil will and coil will be present in the magnetic field, and this coil will receive a force, and under this force the coil will rotate, and there is also some other mechanism, but this is the basic part which you must know for your exam, right? So DC motor, the conversion happening from electrical energy to mechanical energy, and the principle behind the DC motor is the Fleming's left hand rule. Now Fleming's right hand rule for the AC motor. So what about Fleming's right hand rule? It's about that whenever there is a change in magnetic field happen, the EMF induced and the current induced in a circuit, right? So on that circuit initially there is no source of current, only the the magnetic field is changing, and there is a relative motion between the conducting wire and the magnetic field. So if you see here, this is the magnetic field. If I take my right hand, so this is the direction of the magnetic field, right? And this is the direction of the the motion of the conductor, direction of the conductor. So this will be this will be the direction of the induced current. So central finger will be the direction of the induced current. So this current is getting induced, and because of the induced EMF. So and this part Fleming just give the directions, right? And the principle was built by the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Then we received the Lenz's law, and on top of that Fleming's right hand rule, it will give you the direction of the induced current. Okay, so these two are, and for alternating current, so you will get some question like what is the difference between alternating current and a DC current? So DC current means direct current, single directions. Alternating current, it is having the varying both directions. Okay, and alternating current is time dependent, right? So its direction is getting changed in every phase, but direct current, it is always flowing in a fixed directions, right? And the alternating current, it's produced by changing of magnetic field, right? It's through induced EMF. And AC motor built on the principle that the the magnetic field, change in magnetic field producing the electric EMF, electromotive force, right? That means initially there was no electrical sources, so mechanical energy producing the the electrical energy. That is the principle of AC motor, right? So we have two things: and you know that AC current mostly you are using, so you will get different question like the principle of AC motor, principle of DC motor. I already explained you, okay, and also the difference between DC and AC motor, right? So in DC, again I am saying the energy conversion is from electrical to mechanical, and alternating AC motor is the mechanical energy to electrical energy, right? And in AC motor, initially there was no electrical source. We are receiving the induced EMF and we are receiving the current, okay? So that's it for today. Tomorrow again we'll come back with some new revision topic, okay? Thank you.